Hey everybody, it's Gypsy and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. Um, you know, I often do videos sitting here and it's fine and I can see the screen. Well, now I can't see the screen, so I'm hoping you guys can see what I'm doing because all the leaves are gone, so the sun is shining through. I really can't see anything. So I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. So today, uh, I'm going to be planting garlic, and I thought I would, film it. But I have, this is off topic, this is a question. So I think I mentioned that my son and daughter-in-law for a few weeks went and worked at a sugar beet harvest. Well, they brought me home a bunch of sugar beets. And these things are huge. I don't know if you could see it, but they're huge. I have no idea. I've tried to do some research on what to do with them. Um, if anybody has ever used fresh sugar beets and you done things with them, please put them in the comments because I don't know. I've never had a sugar beet before, so I'm not sure what to do. And for some reason, I haven't really come up with an answer. So if anybody has an answer, please let me know. So on to garlic. Now, last year was the first year I planted garlic. So I did just a little bit because I have a tendency to, if I'm planting something new that I've never planted before, I do a little bit just to see how it goes because I don't want to waste my time and money and stuff like that. Well, it went great. So last year I planted hardneck garlic. My brother told me that grows better in our climate. I guess it does better in cold weather. But, I'm in Northeast Ohio. Please excuse my cat. She just jumped from the table to the windowsill. Shook the camera. I'm in Northeast Ohio, Zone 6A, which we definitely have winters, and we have some nasty winters. But it's not often. So I don't know how much it would make a difference and if I used hard neck or soft neck. And I bought my seed garlic at a local nursery. It's a local, I think there might be two stores that have two nurseries. So I'm like, well, if they have them here, wouldn't that mean they'll grow here? So I don't know. It's another experiment I'm doing. And I did Miss Brienne. It's always got to be in the center of attention. I hope you guys can see me. I did buy this one actually because it was more economical. The hard neck, I think you got like 4 bulbs for I don't know. Those were like $2-3 more than the soft neck. And the soft neck, you get 6 bulbs, and it was buy one get one free. So I was like, I'm going with that. So I have 12 bulbs, okay. And it says winter hardy on here. These are heirloom bulbs, bee friendly, deer resistant, like that one. Hardiness zone 3 to 9. Okay. So that's what I'm doing today. Now, here's another question I have. You know how when you live in a certain area, you kind of have, different planting things that everybody in your area does. Kind of like for us with corn. Knee high by the 4th of July means your corn's doing good. You want it knee high by the 4th of July. So that's what we say here. But also, when it comes to planting your garlic, I have always heard everyone in this area say plant at beginning of November. So today is what? Oh, it's my friend's birthday. Happy birthday, Pete. It's November 8th. So it's a good time to plant it. But I heard someone else say, this is the first person I've heard, and it is somebody who's very knowledgeable with gardening. I'm not going to mention any names right now. It would be someone you guys have heard of. said you plant 2 weeks before the first frost, which would put me at end of September, beginning of October, and that just, I don't know. I've never done that before. Now, last year I planted my garlic on my birthday, which is November 3rd, and it worked out beautifully. So, obviously I'm doing it that way again. But have any of you heard that about the frost date? And if so, do you do it and how does it work out for you? Please put that in the comments below. So, what I'm going to do is my dog looks like he's going to start barking. I want that not to happen. Oh, he changed his mind. Good boy. You drew a good boy. He's sitting here at my feet. So I've got these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off the skins. Not all of it, okay? You don't want to take it all off. I'm taking off this outer layer so I can get to my little cloves. These cloves aren't so little. I like that. Okay. And then I'm going to separate these. This one's looking, it's not soft. That's good. Okay, so taking out that outer layer. Okay, and I'm going to leave that last layer that's surrounding the clove. I'm going to leave that on. So that's the first thing I am going to do. Then, when I'm done with that, oops. My dog knocked over my cane. I still haven't finished preparing the bed. So I'll go out there and do that. And I will film when I am planting this. So I'll get back with you in a moment. Okay, everyone. So the bed behind me is the one where I'm going to plant my garlic. Now, after I peeled the garlic and separated the cloves, I had 12 we call it heads of garlic. The ones that I deemed good enough to plant for next season came out to 70 cloves. So I'm not sure all of them are going to fit back here. Last year I planted them in the bed over by the garage. They did great. So anyways, this bed here, I had last year, or this past season, planted my pumpkins and gourds in here. So now I am putting in the garlic. I'm kind of doing a crop rotation. This way the garlic will replace the phosphorus in the soil that the pumpkins and gourds consumed. So that's the reason I picked this. So what I'm going to do now, there's a bunch of leaves and rocks and stuff in here. I'm going to clear out the leaves so that I can see what weeding needs to be done, what the soil looks like. I'm going to turn the soil, loosen it up. It still looks nice and dark and rich, but I think I'm still going to add some composted soil on the top after I get done. So I think I'm going to get started with that. I'm not going to subject you guys to watching the whole thing. It will take a while, so just do a little bit. Miss Ma'am over here, Rhiannon always has to be with me in the garden. You guys have seen that before. She follows me everywhere. She's my helper. She's about ready to try to climb up into my raised bed, which is about, I don't know, 3.5 feet off the ground. This is done. So anyways, I'm going to get started here. Soil's still looking good, but I'm still going to amend it. I'm gonna put you guys on hold here while I do that. And when I get to the next step, I'll be right back with you. All right, so I am going to hasten this process up because it's gotten cold and windy out here. And so, yeah, I want to get back inside and get warm. So what I did was, next, after preparing my soil, is I put these, holes. I made holes in the garden bed to put the garlic cloves in. Of course, the wind is blowing the leaves back into the garden, and I'm having trouble finding the holes now. Oh, burr, that's cold. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to take my garlic clove. Now you see this is the root end right here. Okay, and this is the pointy end. That's just this one right here, okay? So I put my holes down about 2 inches. I hear some people do it 4. I don't know. I think that might be a little bit too deep, especially with this soil, because, we live near a large body of water, Lake Erie. So it can get, there's a lot of sand in here because of that, but on the other hand, there's also a lot of clay. So I don't want to chance it too much. This is how deep I planted them last year, and it worked great. So I'm going to cover them nice and lightly. This soil is very, very wet. Okay, so I was able to get 32 in here. So I'm going to have to prepare another bed for garlic. I may have garlic, all over the yard. I don't know. One can never have too much garlic. So I'm going to finish planting these. And then, excuse me, the cold is getting to me. I'm going to mulch them, cover them with mulch to protect them from winter. Especially, we're having a very mild fall. So there is a chance some little green garlic greens might start shooting up. So I will want them mulched to protect them from the winter when it does start snowing, and it will snow. So I want to protect them. So that is how I plant my garlic. I think after I get done planting this bed, I'll plant, I can't plant this week. Tomorrow's Saturday. I got to go vend on Saturday and Sunday. I'll probably do it Monday, plant the rest of my garlic. Right now, I'm going to go into my garden and harvest some goodies to make a salad to go with our spaghetti tonight. So I think I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.